Hello, my name's Karl Costandi and I'm the CEO of Alumarch. Alumarch is the largest distributor of KNOTWOOD products in North America. Today I want to give you a brief presentation on the KNOTWOOD Soffit and cladding systems. They are the same products basically. The soffit and the cladding systems are made up of about 10 different components. The first and most used component is our 6-inch cladding board. We also offer the cladding or soffit in a 4-inch and also in an 8-inch. All right. We have a vented soffit for areas that require ventilation. We have a starter. We have our top clip and base. Our male and female corner. And also a joiner and a joiner base. All right. All of these components are 100% aluminum. They have a powder coated finish with a sublimated wood grain. We'll go into more detail on the manufacturing in another episode, but basically that wood grain is tattooed right down through the powder coated paint. All right. So this can be used for soffits, it can be used for cladding, it can be used vertically, horizontally, or even diagonally if you want to make a little bit of a design feature out of it. I'm going to show you briefly how the products go together. So obviously we're going to start with a starter. All right. This one unique thing about the KNOTWOOD product line in a cladding application is we can start at the top of the wall, or we can start at the bottom of the wall. The advantage to starting at the top of the wall is once this has been fastened into place, your cladding will fit right in there into this groove, and then it just hangs down on its own. The real advantage to that is in the cost of install, in that you're not requiring, in many cases with an 18'6" long piece, you're going to require 2 people to hold it in place while somebody else screws it. You're eliminating that, all right? Then we're going to come along with a cladding clip, all right? This cladding clip is required every 32 inches. We fasten that cladding clip with a number 10 screw through here. All right? Once that is attached and screwed in, we will then take our next piece of cladding, would fit right in there, and again you can see it hangs there on its own. Another unique feature with the KNOTWOOD product is this reveal. This reveal is completely optional. If you choose, you can install it without the reveal, and it is nice and tight on this joint. All right, and then you go along and just continue the process until you get all the way down to the bottom of your wall. Once you get down to the bottom, we need to finish it off, and what we're going to use to finish it off is what we call a top clip and base. Very similar to where you would use the J channel. The top clip and base, as I showed you earlier, is a 2-part assembly. There is a base, and then there is the actual top clip. All right. Now we would use this around any windows, around any doors, wherever we butt up to a dissimilar material, and to terminate at the bottom of the assembly. All right. These are attached through friction fit. One fits inside the other, and when they are put together, they're going to be like this. And just to show you how it looks on the side of a piece of siding, it is going to fit in like that. Very nice and tight with no gap in here. All right. So again, this is used around all doors, windows, butting up to a dissimilar material, and also to terminate at the end. All right. Strong likelihood on your wall, you're going to have a corner. Works very similar to the same way. So we've got our siding. We're going to take our 2-part corner assembly, one being male, one being female. We're going to say this is the corner. We're going to attach this to the corner, install your siding, and then you're going to come along and snap the other piece on. When it's together, it is like this, and will fit in just like that. If it is an inside corner, we're going to use the exact same 2 components. Difference is, first we are going to install this one to the inside corner, and then we're going to apply this afterwards. Okay, and then your siding would fit in here. Oops, sorry, wrong way around. Would fit like that. All right. There's one other component for the KNOTWOOD cladding and soffit system, and that is what we call the joiner in the base. Okay. The joiner in the base is used when we need to allow for the expansion and contraction in the product. So all of the products that I've shown you today come at 18 foot 6 inches long. We allow for about 18 foot 4 usable, because usually a little bit of tape on the ends in the manufacturing process. So once we get past 18 foot 4, we need to allow for expansion as the heat, with environmental changes in temperature, we're going to see the product expand and contract. All right? When we're doing cladding, we can do a butt joint with 2 pieces. Once we get past that, so once we get past about 30 feet, we need the addition of this joiner. The joiner can also be used if we want to make an architectural feature in the cladding wall. And on many projects, we'll take 18 foot 4 and then we'll use a joiner, 18 foot 4 and then a joiner. You can go up to 30 feet with butt joints, all right? All of the trims that I just showed you require fastening every 22 inches. Again, we would use a number 10 self-drilling screw to attach them to the wall. So the first thing you're going to do on an assembly is the very first product you're going to put on is your base, your batten base. You're going to go around the perimeter of everywhere that you're doing. Then you're going to take your starter, start at the top, and then you're going to start applying your actual cladding. Once you've completed all the cladding, you're just going to go around and finish off all the edges with the second part of each of those trims. That's a brief description of the KNOTWOOD soffit and cladding materials. You can find out more information at alumarch.com, and feel free to visit our website where you'll find videos and various other information regarding what we've just discussed. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you in a future presentation.